retail earnings, but there's some surprising superstars on the tech side. And there's 5 of them you should be watching this week that all have spectacular charts. They've got great earnings surprise track records. You don't want to miss these 5. Let's find out what they are. So the first one you must watch this week is NVDA. Of course, ticker NVDA. Look at that chart, just one miss there in 2018. Otherwise, they had a perfect record of meeting or beating even during the start and height of the pandemic. And they continue to do so, and the shares busting out to yet another new all-time high. Now, they are trading with the higher valuation, but they've been trading around this price point for several years now, I want to say, in between 40 and 60 times. They're trading at 50 times forward earnings right now because the E side continues to rise as much as the P. So this is one that everybody's going to be watching on the tech side this week, and you don't want to miss it. Another hot chart is Cisco. So Cisco's hot because they haven't missed in 5 years. That's also impressive given, again, we had a global pandemic, which we're still in. And these shares finally busting out of a multi-year kind of treading of the water there, I like to call it, and trying to get to those, what are 5-year highs there in 2019. Can they get there? We will see off of this earnings report. They're not expensive, trading at 16 times, but that has been Cisco's MO for maybe the last decade. It has been a value stock, but the stock market has basically just ignored it for most of that time period, except maybe right now. We're starting to see some of that movement, as I said. So can they get there for the new breakout? We're all going to be watching to see. Then we're going to switch it over to Synopsys. SNPS is the ticker, and look at this chart. No misses here either. Like, I wasn't kidding when I said these were spectacular charts. And these are definitely the ones to watch this week outside of the retail sector. So you might remember Synopsys as the smart everything. That's their logo. This is an AI play. And imagine if you had bought it all those years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, when here at Zacks we had all the articles about buying the AI stocks. Well, this is one that you could have had on that list. And you can see it's still trying to break out yet again here in 2021. Shares are up 13% year to date, but trying to get there to the new highs. It is trading at 45 times, but like NVIDIA, nobody seems to mind that kind of valuation on this stock, at least not right now. So this is definitely a hot one to keep on your list. Then we're going to switch over to another hot one because that's all that we have today. And Keysight Technologies, KEYS, is the ticker. And they, on their homepage, say that they accelerate innovation. And apparently they also accelerate their share price because they only have that one miss there in 2020, right when the pandemic hit. But otherwise, they've strung together meets or beats since then. Shares are busting out to new 5-year highs and are up about 26% year to date. So they are beating the S&P 500, which is up about 19%. So this one still maintaining its momentum, trading at 28 times. So a little cheaper than some of the others on this list so far today, but still not cheap like Cisco is, but this is definitely one to keep on your watch list. Then we're going to round it up with Applied Materials. Now, this has been among the hotter stocks since the pandemic hit. It just has the one miss right when the pandemic hit, but then otherwise has managed to string together a meets or the beats. But shares kind of treading water here in 2021, waiting for some kind of catalyst. It's not breaking down, but it's not breaking out. So we'll see if this earnings report could be the catalyst here. It's trading at about 20 times forward earnings. So again, not as expensive as NVIDIA or Synopsys, but still little on the pricey side. But this one definitely is one of the most watched, and everybody's going to be watching it this week to see if it'll get that breakout. So as you can see, there's a lot of hot charts still to go this week, and we're not done yet. We still have a couple weeks left in earnings season, a little few of the stragglers and some more retail, but some of those are going to be just as hot as these charts. So you don't want to miss a single one. I'll be bringing them to you all earnings season long. So be sure to subscribe at zacks.com/YouTube, and I'll see you again next time with some more earnings charts.